I don't think it's not only procreation, but that is one of the fundamental definitional aspects of it. Of course, there's more to marriage just than that.
And what about people that are infertile? They fall in love and they realize that they can't have babies. They don't really necessarily want to adopt. Is that okay for them to be married? Because then by definition, marriage falls into a completely different thing, because then it's a bond of love. It's a union of love.
That doesn't change the nature of marriage, though. It's a little bit like I say that what's the definition of a woman? Well, a woman is someone who by her nature can conceive children in her womb and bear children. And then the response is always, well, what about women who are infertile? Does that destroy your definition of woman? And it doesn't, because it's still a woman's nature to bear children. Not every woman will.
And on Joe Rogan Experience 1255, featuring Alex Jones and Eddie Bravo, there are so many heated moments, so here they are.
You are someone that I could talk to about the flat earth conspiracy, and you believe in so many crazy things about the government. You don't believe in flat earth, but you can kind of understand where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah,
right?
My issue is GPS is real. I know airline pilots that fly from California to places like Australia, and they've got another wing over to Hong Kong, and then they go to Moscow.
You can fly anywhere in the world if it was flat. If it's flat, you could go from east to west just like you could on a ball. You just don't understand what like a pizza is. You could just go anywhere. Like if you're on a flat earth, if you're on a flat earth, you could travel anywhere. Give me two cities.
Eddie,
you point at two cities and you just
we've
go
been
there.
lied to so much. I get what you question.
It has nothing to do with the ball.
I'm not that rich.
No, listen.
But I do have the money.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm not trying to convince you, Alex. My point is, are you gonna go pee? No,
You're gonna.
Don't hurt him.
Listen,
Don't hurt him.
shut up.
The plan.
You're going to the ice wall. Listen, he's the ambassador from Flat Earth. He's the ambassador.
I gotta
We're
go
quizzing
there.
him. Forget astronauts. The guy that discovers the flat Earth, the big ice fields. Listen,
that guy's gonna be
This is what we're gonna do, Alex. Alex, this is
I
what
will
we're gonna
get
do.
you
Can
a
you give me
50-ton
Can you
ship
give me 20 seconds
with an entire crew that you're in command of?
No.
You are going to the edge of the flat Earth.
Totally. But it's not gonna be me. I'm gonna designate somebody.
Yeah.
I'm too scared.
Next, let's take a look at some of the craziest stories ever shared on the podcast. Starting with episode number 1171, where Nick Yaris tells a story about being shot at by a police officer.
I escaped from prison in 1985 and ended up on the FBI's most wanted list.
How'd you get out?
I was being transported to court, and the sheriffs were being cool with me at first. They were talking about what was going on in Philly.